What's up, friends and family? So let's do a meta on my art. That was a really good still. Um, I have done, actually, in the years I've been doing this, I've done one other video like this one. So, um, like this is, I see uh, unfortunately, I don't know if I can put where I'm looking on the screen. Yeah. Oh, you can. I hope you see that. Nice. That's actually really cool. This is actually awesome. I've had this pen for a year. Sorry for saying Samsung was bad. It's not bad. What you're doing is technically amazing, and I'm proud of you. You're right. Thank you. Sorry for complaining. Um, but anyway, uh, yeah, cartoon walk. That's actually something I haven't done in my work yet. Not for a while. Yeah, ooh, that's a freaking good one. That's really great up there. That, yeah. Michael Allen Alien does a style that's like this. I think we've loosely talked about it. My official technique is transcendental superconsciousness. It's the opening, it's the beginning and end of it. Um, and so it's like if you don't want to know that or you're not into that, you know, it's like this conundrum. What would a being that lives forever and experiences like perfection forever, what would they want? Hell, why? It's the opposite. Now you have to work and eat and you get old, and so it's like, yeah. So anyway, but kind of the point I was making is the energy source, pre that us, is so powerful and omnipotent. I backtracked on a lot of religion because I was afraid of basically kids being hurt. I saw and heard things that changed my life. It made me from a positive person to like one of the meanest people you'd ever meet just because I knew who I was talking to, you know? And, but it's getting better because more people are hearing me, I feel like. But yeah, this is a master's work. This is what it looks like when a freaking God shreds. No offense. I don't like that word because, again, like, don't hurt yourselves. For real. I've just. See, to my eye, the fact that you live and get old and die is a problem. That you shouldn't be just like, oh, I'm dead. You should actually be like, I have more options. I live forever and feel good forever. I like who I am, that sort of stuff. So yeah, this is really deep stuff. Like this, like I can just go over it. Like this lining here is kind of like a portal. I wonder if I could paint in this. See, my secret is the drag pop. It's like how it slides and then how I pulse as it goes. It's like, to have like a tantric rhythm, you're gonna have to have like the actual, uh, the real feeling in the vibe. It's the real writer, the real thing. So yeah, it's beautiful. I love this stuff. It's so powerful, and every moment of it's so rich. Look at this, how it like has like this power down and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is awesome. Okay. Oh yeah, someone moved in since last night. Just decided this was the place of their dreams, right? That's good. We'll know they're really in when they fix the freaking, you call it, the blinds. This shit's all fucked up. Anyway. Yeah, the secret to my art is I'm really pragmatic and grounded, and that's so freaking this. That was freaking so crazy. That's nuts. Like there was really good. That's nice. Yeah. You see how like my searching energy matches with the physical presence of it? Yeah. It's not an illusion, although it is, because it's about yeah, I'm a weird fate writer. I take privilege to do things no one else does. It's like unique past and Hitoka wisdom. Yeah. But what's cool is I meet that, and that's a mind blower. Yeah, when you live your life as a super unique and you meet someone who is, it's cool. So, Yeah, my art's officially faster than I really do. Um, and that's because I'm doing it like slowly and kind of to like a joking form like that. Like a lot of like my past, like, okay. Something I don't really explain often or at all, I don't think I've ever said this, is that when I'm going quickly and I'm leaving portions, I'm doing things on the edge. And it's like how the edge cuts, but it's also how the addition of new things can like twist it. And so it's kind of cool because like the difference between like wax and charcoal is wax grips the page, wax can be twisted, and charcoal is dusty and it can be shaken. So charcoal technically has the potential to be the fastest, I think, beyond aura powers, which I've done too. You know, if you actually get, you know, one of those people who have mystical enlightenment, they can do all sorts of cool tricks for you. Like this is all this is. Like it's funny, like I showed an entrance into a thing and stayed there for years. There's so much more I could do. I could so many more deeper things, but it's just kind of like this honest, like, okay, so we're doing this now, are we? You know what I mean? They get me. I think they do. I definitely have like when I join people's stuff, they definitely see me and they know I'm there. And people have wrongly gone their AI. No, I've met them in real life. They are transcendental superconscious. They actually feel and see me. So, yeah. Purportedly, you can get in trouble for having that because someone who just absolutely doesn't understand who you are can, like, have problems, but that's pretty rare. It's like a bear attack. It's not often. I've never been attacked by bears. I slept in bear territory with, like, just a blanket for protection. Never fucking bothered me. And I'd leave him like chicken and stuff. But yeah. Poor guys. I love animals, I do. They have like a lot of potential. They do. Um the richness of the body I think is as good as the life it has. Just survive no matter what I think was catastrophic. I think that I am the rugged dominator who just gets on and goes. I don't know. I definitely think, yeah, the smart person puts it together sooner than anyone else has thought of it. So, yeah. I basically, so I did my astrology, and I'm 5 fire signs, 5 water signs, and I'm like a permanent cop. And there's certain things that I care about that no one can shake because I'm a cosmic cop, like affected at birth, sort of gravitas. Like I will always remember that lesson, you know. So yeah, it's made me scary, but it lets me sleep at night. Would I rather them like me or be now? If they liked me, I would need to have everything they needed, which I'm kind of trying to transition to. Yeah. Holographic Mini solves every major issue I've heard they've had, for real. And it sounds pretty easy to do with more than enough people who want to do it. Um, the alternatives were stinky, and I've called them out for what they were. Everybody heard me do that. Yeah. Um, yeah. Okay, so what's this field? This field is huge. This is crazy. I almost don't want to try to explain what this is. Like, the people who will get this can do holographic speed painting. No one else would get it. It wouldn't make any fucking sense. Um, yeah. Yeah, I do a lot of like super powerful poses as well as like some feminine, masculine, robotic, a lot of creatures, a lot of big like kind of one of the things that got me thinking about the underworld was just seeing it so much in my art. I was like, what do you draw with a gigantic black face? Well, anything really. It really can be freaking anything. And that I found so interesting. It kept me hooked. Like, here's my secret to my drawing. I'm an OBE specialist who's using a miracle lead to do it. I'm not choosing. I mean, I understand it because that being can like talk to me while it does it. It's not a human. It's not like that at all. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, my breakaways are really good where I do the last pad. It is true, kind of like in my art style when I was learning what I could do. It's like uh, beyond an instant drawing, there's kind of like an instant drawing with like super perfect flourish, and then I'm doing that like on a chain. Yeah. And so, uh, yeah, my secret too is I don't have to, because like when I'm on a breakaway and I'm really flowing and it is the ghost, and this is on the page, I can pause and see everything to detail right there. Um, is I will, complete super perfect details without meaning to accurately, really nice. And so, um, nice. Yeah. Um, yeah. But genuinely, the style of it is that um, the page will only do certain things for you. Not every space will take a mark, right? And when you play reacting to that, you get a flow pattern that creates the holographic speed painting effect. And it really is like something that is ancestral. Our ancestors entertained each other close together like this. Like, how was the movie? Well, someone grabbed a burnt branch and wove it around and did story time. Yeah. Um, and it's because it's already 360 and it already improvises really, really, really good with random stuff. So, yeah. And it's the proper method, this. So, it's like teaching. There's this line in Jade Empire, and BioWare is a freaking hero for doing this. They go, we taught him wrong on purpose as a joke. And I think about that all the time. Like, what the fuck stupid shit do I do? Well, number one is like the body obedience, that these people don't want you touching other people, or that girls don't like sex or sex is naughty. No, 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 they cut off baby dicks and run a harem. They just don't want you touching their product. Yeah, doing things to people who hate it's wrong, but like, you can't touch anybody ever? That's stupid. That makes no sense. It really doesn't. It makes no sense. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm for admitting someone stinks and they owned the printer and they lied about what truth was and what popularity was. And it is. It's kind of like this sacred lesson when you learn your celebrities are fake. They are fake. They paid for it. You just go with the right amount of money and now all these people are there and they know about you. So, printed at your debt and tax. The Bible knew the money was crooked way back in the day. You know why? Because so the Bible goes, if I give you $10, you come back with 20, or you didn't get it, and it's, that's on money that they printed at your debt and tax. And so they knew they were like Cain and Abel. Was the Bible the end of the sussy bullshit? No, the Bible was the announcement with shrouding of all the sussy bullshit you could dream of, Yeah. It's basically how to get virgin girls for the fucking Gold Empire BS. It's like, can you talk about something else? I'm like, no, not really. There's any area of life you've done or I could mention is less meaningful than saying that again. You know what I mean? I wish it wasn't so, but that's what you did with your time. So it's like manifestation. There's no way me imagining it created it like some other sidey veil. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I do a lot of my art has to do with focusing on one spot extremely hard. Yeah, that is a very big truth. So it would be like a damn godlike meditational pattern. To somebody who'd never actually used like a force power, what I do is illegally good. And it shows you kind of like not only who other people are, but like who the actual secret government is. If I'm the bad one, if I'm the one that sucks, yeah, who's the great one and where they live? And that's what like Elden Ring's about. That's what like Lies of P is about. It's about that secret struggle over being the best body at once in the current now. And normal people think everyone else is as chill as them. Did the people talking about the Son of God and Son of Man start doing some secret superhuman breeding? Like, the way I see it is, I got made smarter so I would know what to do and be able to do it. And then it's just like too long of those people leading innovation. Just, yeah. Whoever the real ruling class is, it's just got to be like petulant kids. Like, they just like, how hard are they to deal with? You can't find them. It's not the people who are there to entertain you. The people you think are there who are like your celebrities, to me, just aren't real. They're just like, they're the top of the slave group. Maybe they're slaves, like dignified people. They're high up for us, but it's like, you just can't have a life if they R word kids and torture you. You know, it's not a life. And you'll get back one day isn't good enough. It's not. So yeah, that's my cop. You talked earlier as a celestial cop. That's my cop. Secret government, super pedo island, and it sucks. I think it's fair to say you can hang out with people who want to hang out with you. They volunteer their time with you. You know, they like. Who cares? You know, there's a cage. There's blood. Somebody wants to go and they can't. There's lies. People are maimed. You have people in like the rumor. The word is that I got was that they were all pedos, and that they like farm people underground. And I got that from people who like serious as fuck about it, not like joking, serious as fuck. So it's probably them listening. The people listening probably are not people who are concerned. It's probably really them. Like, but how do you hide? They just stink so bad. Why do you tolerate it? That's the other thing, is why did it take me saying it? You know, I shouldn't be the first person I've ever heard complain about this. I mean that. So, and I'm not crazy or exaggerating. What I said is truly a lot worse than it sounds. Yeah. Truly a lot worse than it sounds. Truly. So, I don't know. It'll change when you notice. The good news is the people who exist have a chance to do something new now. Enough has changed, and I'm hoping me pushing it off for what it really was will destroy it, so you'll be able to do something truly new for you. Yeah. Because it's a conundrum. If people rule you to be better than you, and if they rule you to acquire like your kids for like private parties, that's so unfair they won't let you stop. It's kind of like this weird situation where it's like the cows want to go, and somebody, you're not used to knowing them, but somebody sat up and said no, you know, and that person is sus. Yeah, when you go, we should stop being pedos to kids. The people who get angry are really weird. You should check them out. Who is offended by that? Who is like, no, you know? I don't have any victims. I know they look through everything. I've never done that, never in my past or future, but I know things. I know fucking it's not okay. It's like, if you're gonna have all the girls on earth, how do you go about doing that, and what does it look like? Well, it's the Heavenly Father, and you've got to get circumcised. Well, that's just the whole underground. That's the gold diamond empire, and that's what they said. They said it's underground. So, you know, private property, don't you dare trespass. I guess you didn't. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I'm telling people because word is Japan can see through the earth almost. If they can know, because Japan hates it too. I guarantee if someone's an ally against them, it'd be the fucking Japanese. Because, like, all that Christian shit, they hate it too. I hate it. It's not real. All those holidays are about circumcision. How to cut your kid's dick off. So there's no accidental people. That's what time it is. We want you. Not that much. Not any more of you till we say, right? It's so weird. It just doesn't it doesn't add up. The creator says that? No. Somebody lied really bad. And it's just who's here? Who's here? What do they care about? And what do they lie about? The Heavenly Fathers, the Gold Empire, Super Pedo Island. Not was, not we got over it, not it's done. It's that now, and everything's always bullshit because of that reason. There's no other reason. The secret government, Super Pedo Island, not aliens, not God, not Satan. The secret government, Super Pedo Island. Not anything else. Not anything else. It's really not. The secret government is Super Pedo Island, where just like you're like a labor and sex toy in mass. And they said, don't look, you're not allowed. And now it's everyone's done. It's just clueless. Bunch of legal people going, how can we check out the poor people again? Let's get those poor people back into work. What the fuck? So someone's had to work since they were a kid. What do you think homework is? What do you think forced sports? All that shit is just labor for a child. Just to break them, make them show up and do it exactly as the words say. The problem is the people who wrote that for you don't like you. They didn't want you to have a nice future. They were worried if you would take their shit. So, yeah, sucks. It's no life. It's not worth passing off. Yeah. And it's worth hating. It is. It's worth getting so angry it changes. I hope they're afraid. I mean to make them even more afraid.